Welcome back to Valley Life and Wells Fargo Friday. And as you can see, I'm standing right here in the warehouse, the Pavarello House. And I'm talking to Catherine Weekland, who is running the show down here, and Lisa Henry also with Wells Fargo. And as you can see, we have a lot of room for storage and a lot of things that are already stored. But Catherine, we go through this very quickly. I mean, when you got as many people as you're serving in the community, even though it looks like a lot of food in here, these supplies go fast. They
go really quickly. It is amazing how fast we can go through something. I mean, you know, we'll be sitting in a staff meeting and somebody will say, you know, we're out of pasta sauce or we're out of peanut butter. And it's like, but they just had a pallet of that. Right. But we make over 2,000 sandwiches on the weekend. When you think about how many jars of peanut butter would you go through, or lunch meat, lots of pasta, that goes a long way. It's filling, it's good carbs. So, you know, we need to remind the community to just keep giving back, you know, in whatever way they can. Obviously, monetary donations go a lot further because we can buy in bulk, we buy at wholesale, but, you know, we also have community members. Like this past weekend, we had Stamp Out Hunger, you know, community members that could donate a bag of groceries. That's going to go a long way to help us continue to provide meals on the table for the people that need them the most. And our families are struggling right now. Right.
Well, at least I was impressed that Wells Fargo's corporate donations have been huge. But when you were talking the last segment, that on Fridays when you guys come casual, everyone throws in $5 in a pool, and you've already generated very quickly like $2,000 just on, you know, your people saying, you know what, let us throw a little more in too, in addition to what corporate does.
Yeah, it's a great way. $5. We have people throughout our entire building participating and paying the $5, and we've done the math, and $5 actually feeds 7 families. We all wear these stickers on Casual Fridays, and to, you know, show what we're representing or what we're, you know, giving back to, and it's just a great thing. And to see the money at the end of we kind of collect it every quarter, and like oh my gosh, we raised this much money. Like last quarter, it was almost $1,100. I don't know I don't know the math, but I know that feeds a lot of people. You know, in these economic times, it's great to think that you're contributing that way. So
well, let's kind of sneak into. I don't want you to get hit by the forklifts coming in here, but to see all the volunteers back here that are still working hard, sorting everything back and forth, so it's really easy to find it, Catherine, when you need it. But it's much more than just Pavarello House that people don't realize. When they donate their money to this cause and what you've got on this lot, I mean, let's go through some of the entities right here that are being supported that kind of, you know, cross-brand with each other to help out.
Right. You know, we really believe in collaboration. You know, we work very well with Fresno Rescue Mission, Community Food Bank, Catholic Charities, just to name just a handful. I mean, that doesn't count the Visalia Rescue Mission or Madera Rescue Mission. I mean, we really believe that if another mission calls and needs something, if we have the extra to give, we will give it to them. And, you know, with the gals and guys that are sorting today, this will help us make food bags, emergency food bags for families that, you know, they run out of money before they run out of month, or they've got extra family members that all of a sudden they've had to come in and stay with them and they don't have enough money. I mean, it is amazing how many more families we're seeing in our day room being served breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And not just food. You know, Lisa mentioned this, you know, until you actually come down to Pavarello House, you don't really know how many services we provide. We have a mail service for our clients who don't have an address. Their mail comes here, and with the proper identification, we can give them their mail. You know, showers, laundry, a homeless dog shelter. We will feed and water their dog for the day while they're on property doing their laundry or just hanging out and taking a break.
Sure. Well, Lisa, you talked about being impressed by that you realized once you came in and started volunteering here, all of the other services involved, but you also said that I mean, we have the facility to take care of their dogs.
Yeah, I was so amazed by that when I first came down here to volunteer and went through the little training, the orientation, and all the services like Catherine mentioned. I was completely amazed, and I thought it was just a little building where they'd serve food. And then I came down here and saw the operation here and what Pavarello House is doing for our community. It's overwhelming. It's a wonderful thing.
Sure. And here we are, you know, having a good time on Wells Fargo Friday, but also you're running in here, trying to donate as much time as you possibly can to make this happen, and then it's right back out into the car and back up to Santa Rosa. So it's not like you just have this extra time, you make the time. And as a volunteer at Wells Fargo, you're like, look, this is important to me. I will find the time to make this happen for the people in my community.
Yeah, and it's great. It's great that Wells Fargo lets us do this and honors, you know, really encourages us to give our time back to the community. You know, everyone in management is behind it. Our team members are behind it. Everyone is passionate about it, and it's a great organization to work for, and Powerwell is a great great organization to do this for.
And Catherine, we're just about out of time, but how can people too that are watching right now say, you know what, I'm inspired, Lisa's got me fired up. How do they give back right now, and what ways can they help out?
You know, they can come down and volunteer, give our Director of Volunteer Services a call, go on our website. That website is now updated to where it really provides a lot of information. They can make donations online. They can figure out how to give. They can find out where we started, how one peanut butter and jelly sandwich has turned into all of this square footage of services. It's amazing.
I love it.
So, or call us, you know, just pick up the phone and say, hey, I saw this and I want to help.
Great. Well, if those two ladies haven't inspired you right now, then maybe you're not watching enough of this show right here, because Wells Fargo Fridays are all about giving back to the community. They are doing a fantastic job, and we're going to bring you some more right now in a bit. Just stay with us through the commercials.